Frieza got his cheeks clapped by Vegeta in the last part of What If Goku and Vegeta Wish Their Tails Back Season 2, and that particular news would travel fast around the universe. Anarchy starts brewing on all of the planets that were victims to Frieza's Planet Trade Organization, feeling the time for rebellion has never been better. By mere word of mouth, Vegeta is soon revered as the new tyrant or warlord of the universe. Frieza's forces are quickly devoured by the very locals they once persecuted. Universe 7 goes through an abrupt and sudden change. Looks like Vegeta just ended everything your family stood for. How are you holding up, Frieza? We sarcastically ask. Well, all good things must eventually come to an end, Beerus states while patting Frieza on the shoulder. He couldn't have asked for a better slave. It seems you're pleased with the way things turned out, huh, Lord Beerus? Vegeta says. Don't flatter yourself, Vegeta. It's because of my infinite vortex that Frieza's conscience crumbled. Wait, how about we send you on that little merry-go-round as well, Beerus asks. Vegeta smirks a little and then faces Zykor. Zykor states, now then, what should we do next? You're forgetting something very important, my friend, Vegeta smugly replies. What? He asks. You have a wife now, and yours is a Saiyan back on our home planet in this universe. You should go back to Sadala to Kale for now, Vegeta asserts. Zykor obliges and is taken back to Sadala. The future of the Saiyan race seems bright. Meanwhile on Earth, when night rolls around, Goku teaches the Saiyan hybrids how to transform into Super Saiyan 4. Goten and Trunks aren't quite ready yet, they just simply cause havoc while in their Uzaru state and pass out. But Gohan is different. Having already ascended to his ultimate state several times in the past, his instincts have the proclivity to sharpen themselves, only when it counts though. Under the starry full moon, Gohan transforms into a Great Ape. He isn't the embodiment of chaos like Broly or anything like that, so he somehow manages to retain his consciousness even in the Great Ape state. Be that as it may, he still requires some sort of a challenge to be able to visualize himself ascending to that next level. Goku was the one training him. Yes, he can punch Gohan really hard, but that won't really be enough. Gohan requires an external stimulus from someone who he genuinely perceives to be dangerous. Alright Broly, you're up I guess. Try to punch Gohan really hard, Goku says. Broly would oblige. He punches Great Ape Gohan almost as hard as he could, but maybe it's the meditation Broly has been doing with Piccolo because Gohan didn't really feel that innate sense of malice or danger from Broly. Conveniently, Vegeta, Beerus, and Whis would show up right on time. Whis has already escorted Zykor back to Sadala and, well, Frieza is at Beerus' planet. Goku is taken aback at how early Vegeta was able to colonize Frieza, so in order to get a better whiff of Vegeta's current might, Goku asks him to do something about Gohan here. What do you mean? He still needs motivation to get even stronger, Vegeta asks? I mean, I guess you could say that. Do something about him, Vegeta. Rough him up a little bit, I guess, Goku replies. And so, in the wake of this, Vegeta decides to do the same trick he used against Frieza. Just absolutely maul him in one move and permanently disrupt the way his body perceives danger. Everyone watches closely, especially Goku and Beerus. They want to know why Vegeta's aura now seems so calm and complete. Not letting anyone know your next move. Pretty sneaky, Vegeta, Goku comments smirking. Gohan greets Vegeta while still in his Great Ape state, and Vegeta replies, "Pay close attention, Gohan. I'm gonna hit you really, really hard. You won't be able to see what hits you, but still, prepare yourself for anything. I believe this will help you though." Gohan knows that Vegeta is dead ass. Alright, brace yourself, Gohan, Vegeta states. And so Gohan starts powering up. Of course, he goes with his ultimate state instead of just transforming into Golden Uzaru. At this point, there was still no way to tell where Gohan's potential is going to take him from here on out, but the ultimate state coupled with his Uzaru transformation shows Vegeta a glimpse of a beastly aura that is unrecognizable in the context of what Gohan is right now. Vegeta grins, and just as Gohan reaches his full power, he eclipses from sight and appears right behind him. Once again, he summons the full extent of his power for a tiny, almost insignificant period of time, but it was enough for him to completely destroy Gohan's back. Completely. Gohan fell unconscious the moment Vegeta's punch made contact with his back, and a shockwave ripples the air for miles on end. Goku would be taken aback. "What was that just now, Vegeta? You felt invincible there for a second," he asks. "Strength is fluid. Once you realize this, the universe falls into place," Vegeta replies. When Gohan wakes up, he's in a hospital bed with his entire upper body plastered. Goku visits him soon together with Goten. "What happened, Dad?" he asks. "Vegeta did what he said he would do, Gohan, and then he strictly asked me to let you recover the normal way. No senzu beans or healing whatsoever," Goku replies. "Ah, that sucks, and I'm already late for my PhD thesis," Gohan says, but the look on his face felt oddly relieved. Noticing this, Goku sits down right next to him and brings something out of his pocket. "See this, Gohan and Goten? Before all of this recent stuff happened, I met a Namekian on planet Serial, a distant planet far away, who gave me this. He somehow came across my father's scouter," Goku continues. He has Gohan and Goten's complete attention now. "You know, I never really thought about the past. What's gone is gone, and I never knew my parents to begin with. But this little thing right here awakened a long-lost memory I didn't even know I had. When I heard the audio stored in it, for the first time in my life, I remembered the faces of my mom and dad, as well as the last thing they said to me, telling me to stay alive." Goku's words create this surreal sense of awe and satisfaction in the hearts of Goten and Gohan. They never really thought about it, but they truly are the last remaining survivors of an almost extinct race. "Dad, it seems like you've changed," Gohan asks. "Yeah, I feel a lot more like a Saiyan, I guess, than I have ever before," Goku replies, and then he plays the audio stored in the scouter. It's a brief message of Bardock telling Minato and Granola to stay alive. "Listen, you two, I'm not gonna live forever. Neither will Vegeta or Piccolo for that matter, but with the way things are, the Earth and the universe are never going to be safe permanently. Whenever we deal with something, a new threat spawns right away. Even now as I speak, I can feel the tiny presence of something, not human. I'm not too sure what's going on right away, but if this thing is allowed to awaken in our universe, well, I'm tired of all of this constant havoc. You should always keep training, Gohan. You too, Goten. So that when you're strong, you can use your powers to help and protect others," Goku asserts. Goten nods while Gohan starts staring at the ceiling. Having listened to Goku for the past few minutes, he starts thinking about Pan. One day he'll be gone too, and so he has to be a beacon of hope until then so that his daughter is well equipped to carry on the family's legacy. "Guess I can kiss that PhD goodbye then," Gohan laughs a little. "Oh yeah, about that. Here you go," Goku says as he just straight up hands him his diploma. "Wait, what? How did?" he asks. "Chi-Chi started nagging me about how you missed your thesis or something, so I asked Bulma to do something about it, and she handed me this 2 days later. Look, I even got one for myself," Goku says while flexing his own diploma. "Dad, you know that's illegal, right?" Gohan says as he busts out laughing, but Goku completely ignores him as he's too focused on that shiny gold star that they put on his diploma. "By the way, how long have I been out? I thought it had only been one night, but you said Bulma got my diploma 2 days after you asked her," Gohan asks. This is when Goku looks at him sternly right in his eye. "Gohan, you've been out cold for over half a year. For the first 3 months, you were placed in a medical machine and then shifted to this newly constructed hospital which Bulma created for you. For real, it was like you were almost dead until this morning," Goten adds. Those words strike a chord with him. He immediately gets up and asks Goku to take him back home. Goku obliges. He uses instant transmission and takes him back to the house. Videl and Pan would of course rejoice. As for all of the events that happened in the past 9 or so months, Broly learned how to control his power thanks to his meditation with Piccolo pretty much all day every day. Vegeta personally trained Trunks for the entire time, then recently decided to visit planet Sadala together with him. This is his way of making Trunks feel a little bit closer to the Saiyan lineage as well. However, during these past 9 months, something else was going on in the background as well. You see, Dr. Hito had been creating a few ultimate androids for his own amusement. His project wasn't going to be realized until about 2 more years from now, but things changed after his radars picked up the chaotic aura about 9 months ago when Primal Broly stepped foot on this planet. Fearing that the end of the world is in sight, and after getting fed some blatant lies from the Red Ribbon Army, Dr. Hito escalates the development of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, and especially Cell Max. Goku knew this was going on even back then, so after Gohan was pulverized by Vegeta, he sought out Dr. Hito's lab and offered to lend him his own power for whatever reason. In his mind, if Gohan is to overcome Cell Max completely on his own, then the universe and the future is in good hands. But something in me just screams that this is like 1,000 times worse than just throwing Cell a sensu bean, so Goku just never learns, it seems like. Goku would also ask Android 17 to help Dr. Hito with the legwork as well. Are you sure about this, Goku? Android 17 asks. This could get ugly. But I can't think of a better challenge for Gohan to overcome. He needs this fight, Goku replies. Dr. Hito has no clue what these two are on about, but if it helps him with the completion of the ultimate android, well, honestly, who cares? In the doctor's head, if Cell Max is born, the future will be in good hands. And now that 9 months have passed, Cell Max is going to be born any minute now. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are already a thing. At Gohan's residence, Chi-Chi soon arrives and starts pestering Goku about this, that, and the third. Then, out of curiosity, Gohan asks Goku, "What have you been up to these past 9 months, Dad?" Goku explains how he actually picked up Oob and started training him alongside Goten. Those two have gotten really strong together. But this is when Gohan asks, well, what else? And Goku would simply reply, well, that's a secret. Gohan had just recovered, so he still has no idea about Cell Max and the other two androids, and he also doesn't know that the time until he confronts the most brutal adversary he's ever faced is less than 7 days away. Meanwhile, at planet Sadala, a Saiyan prodigy unlike anything Vegeta has ever seen before has been born. It's Zycor and Kale's son, and for some reason his hair has been crimson colored ever since birth. Right now, he's in the infirmary pod so that his body can adjust to the gravity of the planet. Vegeta is seen standing in front of it alongside Zycor. Does he really need to be in this pod? I mean, no offense, Vegeta, but he's stronger than your fully grown son. He should be out conquering the universe right now, not sleeping in some pod, Zycor asserts. Alright, calm down. It hasn't even been a day since he was born. Let his body acclimate to the surroundings a little bit, Vegeta replies. And back on Earth, Gohan just couldn't get any sleep. His heart constantly reminding him of that danger that was lurking right around the corner. He goes outside to a wasteland and reminds himself of Vegeta's hit, and this time he actually succeeds in transforming into a Super Saiyan 4 for the first time ever. But Gohan could tell right away that this wasn't enough for whatever danger he could feel in his heart coming.